Manuel Lopez looking sternly on. I'm guessing Taylor went first. And Manuel, I feel like, is trying to give a read of no hand traps, but perhaps really doesn't have any. Oh, and he instantly picks up his hand on the luster, so, like, looks for hand traps. And is that a... That's the other Draco.
That's the Master Pendulum.
Yeah. I know Taylor's playing Ariande as well.
Oh,
so,
okay.
there's... I had to kind of look for a bit. But it is a vanilla, it looks like.
No Ariadne plays, unfortunately.
And most decks only play one Master Pendulum, so it's looking like that right now. So I'm guessing we're going to just see... Oh, Armageddon Knight in hand.
There you go. That's why it's Purgatory Pendulum. And some different choices.
Yeah, so he specials the Armageddon Knight and still gets effect here. And so he can send Zephyros here. Yeah, his opponent's making sure that it's not when it's special or normal, because most people are used to Armageddon Knight being normal. And there's he's going to be able to pop back the one of his 2 scales to hand here in order to special summon this for just only paying 400 life points.
This actually is going to lead to some open up a lot of plays for him. Actually.
Yeah, having 2 darks out it makes for a lot of interesting XCs as well.
Especially because he gets to exceed with the damage juggler too, to be able to search like plush fire or whatever and then bluster out the plush fire. So it opens up a whole bunch of plays. And he normaled the Master Pendulum.
Yeah, so going straight into Patol and Nightmare. Very, very strong first board. Only leaves the Draco scale face up. Of course, taking 400 for this. For
the Zephyros.
Zeph, yeah. Let's see if we can't find a way to. Ooh. So.
Alright, so Manuel summons the Skull Crobat. So, some type of, kind of a mirror, I guess.
Yeah, we have, I'm guessing it's, I've seen the Guitar Turtle in hand too. I don't know that I've seen.
Probably.
Yeah, okay, we see mages as well.
Yeah.
So it's Mage and Pals.
Yep.
We could call it Pepe, or we can call it Mage and Pals. The power is yours, Duelist. Today, I'm running the stream, so for a while, I get to click the enter button. I'm calling it Mage and Pals. Because, like, Pepe actually stands for Performage Pendulum, so it is in the deck, but it's Perform a Pal and Performage. So people are like, well, they both start with PE2, which was EM, but, like, you just have the option to call it so many different things, and I prefer Mage and Pals because the Perform goes out then, because Perform's synonymous for both.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And he opts to go into Pallades here already, so that an Xyz, he can decide what to do with whatever Xyz comes out.
So monkey boarding, good turtle.
We have not had a Monarch match yet, but it's likely we will have one next round. There were a pretty big sea of Monarchs. We'll see how the players are playing out with them amongst the top tables. But we've had Cosmo, we've had Odd Eyes Magician, Performage. We've had the Mirror match already, early on, and now we have Purgatory Pendulum versus Mage and Pals. So, opting to get a Sorcerer here.
Oh, cool.
trying to think on how to get around both Nightmare and Pleiades at this point.
A very hard combo. You can stun you can stun 2 entire special summons. Of course, Nightmare being able to take down and flip down an entire pendulum summon.
Yep.
So he's also got to think of what he wants to target when he finally does go in. I imagine if he has a large enough hand, you could Guitar Turtle and Sorcerer in your scales, and your Sorcerer can boost everything. Like, oh, what just happened? He already has the scales. My bad. Guitar Turtle.
Yeah, he has the turtle on the board.
Okay, so he stymies the entire summon and flips them all down.
Yeah, we thought we were gonna have Monarchs featured this round, but and then ended up being this matchup.
So he's able to resolving the chain backwards. They should actually flip down first.
Yeah.
But that's not much of a matter. So he's also gonna have his mage's effect. It's just like you have to get 3 special summons through this board, and it's so unlikely. And he's got that Slayer too, so almost every single top deck is live for Taylor. No bias commentary here. But Manuel doing a good job of it. At first, he's going to get rid of this. He searches out a Skull Crobat for next turn, searches out a Lizard Draw. He can choose to go further here or try to get the Pot of Greed next turn, because he already used Guitar Turtle, right?
Yeah, I think so. Let's see, 1, 2, 3.
He has a lot of
4
cards.
cards in hand after that. Yeah.
He has 5 total, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, now I think he has 6 now, because he just added 2. Right. Or is it 5?
It may be 5.
Can't see the glare.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think he activated Good Turtle already. Yeah, definitely did, because he didn't draw from it right now. So he just activates the Lizard Draw to get another card. No, he was asking if he used the Good Turtle already.
Yeah, I knew he used Monkey. It was a question of if he had played the guitar first or after. And I believe he played it first, since I believe he opened with it, so. Who's commentating with me? Introduce yourself again for these men.
It's Corey and Cenis. I used to write feature matches for ARG, so now I'm a ARG commentator, moving on up.
Oh, we have a very smart scale up here. It's yeah. What's up?
John's gotta walk away to talk to the assistant head judge. And Guts, I'm sorry you feel like that, but that's your opinion. Everyone has one. Oh no, I'm not Joe. Sorry to disappoint, guys. Joe didn't make it out to ARG Phoenix. Hey, Clayso. Glad you noticed. All right, so he's progressing his board a little bit farther, but yeah, as we said, this board is just ridiculously hard to break. All right, so let's see what he gets with this damage juggler right here. Okay, so he gets Plush Fire. All right. I mean, he has the Luster up in his other Pendulum Zone, so.
So did he have to use the Pleiades on the Skull Crobat?
Yeah, he did. There's so many options right here. I didn't see what he drew though for turn.
So we got Draco Plushfire. We have Mage on field. Pretty standard. And now if you get to overlay with this Mage, he can also make the low scale by getting himself his own mirror and try to push in for game. But those 2 back rows are very scary.
Yeah, Bowden seems to think that he has Warning and Strike. Which would be...
Oh, he already has the low scale, so he's going to try to force it early. I think that's not bad at all. And it looks like he has 2 cards to opt to normal summon with. He definitely wants to keep that juggler. He wants to keep that juggler in case there's a wavering down. So he's penduluming 2 here, which is odd to me if you want to keep it. I think you normal instead of pendulum the 2. Like, he hasn't normaled, correct?
No, he hasn't normaled yet.
So that was, I guess he's saving it the normal. Since this pendulum is for 2, you can normal and then pop the back row. But then that force, if you have to make a soul read that's not wavering down there, or if you think he's going to wavering here, and there's
the warning.
There's 2,000, and let's update these life points since I've been gone. Looks like we're still where it should be. So opting to keep in hand still because he might believe. And there's a juggler back, preventing further damage.
Alright, and then he just passes with that. So he has two Crobats in hand, that are wavering also on top.
Vanguard players, that is time in the round. If you are still in a match, please proceed to end of match procedures. If you need assistance with these procedures, please raise your hand and call for your judge. Once again, Vanguard players, that is time in the round. If you are still in a match, please proceed to end of match procedures. If you need assistance with these procedures, please raise your hand and call for your judge.
So the thing here to remember is that Nightmare can negate the entire special summon that can happen.
Yeah.
So you already have your scale set. You have no back rows threatening you, but Vector is shutting off that mirror. So basically, it's up to him to decide how he wants to deal with that. I don't know if he has the hat tricker already or if he has access to it, but he may want to consider that option to force the Nightmare.
So he definitely has a wavering he's about to play.
And Taylor saved that juggler in hand.
Yeah.
And there's strike to negate it. 1,500
Well,
making
there we
wavering
go.
for 4.
And Taylor scoops it up.
Yep. Not much you can do about that. So Trap's coming in hot for his opponent, which ironically Taylor's playing like Ariande and stuff. So like his opponent hard drew the traps versus him trying to get to them through Luster and Draco.
Yeah, his Plushfire's got warning.
Yeah, Plushfire's got warning, so they're in the grave. They never hit the field. They never are destroyed in his control. They are destroyed in possession, not control. Again, if he hadn't normal summoned, I still feel like I don't think it makes much difference because he had both, but I still feel perhaps the proper play was to normal summon because I got pulled away there, so I couldn't really tell if he normaled or not.
No,
but
he didn't.
Yeah, so I feel like you could have normaled one Plushfire and then pendulum summoned after you did your play, but I suppose he just...
He could have.
He figured there wasn't much difference, but like you could still force Diamond Dire,
Yeah.
and then one of those 2 would have been gone now.
Yeah,
so like, and
exactly.
he would have had to use either decide to use or not use that warning on the second part. So his damage juggler would have been clean later.
Exactly, yeah.
So I think that cost a little.
Yeah. I probably would have summoned the Plushfire first and then tried to Diamond Dart, exactly what you just said. But
So Manuel up a game on Taylor Wallace. Taylor Wallace trying not to let the salt rub in, trying to stay strong here, decide what to side accurately. He's seeing traps. And it looks like the gentleman's agreement to side out wavering coming into play here. Both of them are showing 3 face up currently, so it looks like those will be opted out of play here. But yeah, I should check. I think if
About the agreement.
Yeah.
That's what they're
we don't know the
requesting us to do.
I'll go ask. I'll go ask.
All right, we're gonna find out for you guys. Yeah, hopefully Scott should be on the stream next for you guys. Get some Monarch matches up for you. Especially because he was undefeated. You know, those 2-round buys, just so good. Yeah, Manuel won. That's what we're checking on Optic. We are double checking and making sure that to see if the gentleman's agreement's allowed or not. Yes, Piglet. Yes. I don't know how it got switched. We were under the impression that Scott and Elvis were going to be featured next, but I don't know what happened. It's out of our control. Sorry, guys. All right, John's coming back. He just talked to Jim, I think.
They said the only time there will be an issue is if it becomes an issue. So apparently everything is a go and good.
So, all right. There's our answer.
I think there's misconceptions about what's happened in the past. So I'm not clear on it myself. I don't have the right to say anything there. But there's no issue here. That's completely legal to do as far as I'm aware. As long as the players don't make it an issue, it is not an issue.
Both got a game.
If you just keep an eye, whatever. Just,
I'm trying, yeah. Oh yeah, last time there was like it was 30. Somebody had a card out of their deck in the finals. That was the, but like they affirmed like afterwards. But so one player presented a 39 card deck and the other said okay. So both should have been aware.
Oh,
of,
okay, yeah.
The situation.
Okay. So John just clarified for you.
Yeah, if you're talking about the Blair Hunter situation, that's when Blair was in the finals and they quote unquote went to Game 6 instead of Game 5. But it's because the deck was presented at 39 cards, but at the same time, it's like the other player was supposed to have also registered it. So like both players are at fault there for having a 39 card deck and being presented and then not stopping it, since it's at that point in time when the deck's presented, like it's repairable completely. Like it's I think in the other card was in Blair's deck, the Mirror Conductor got slurped in or something, so I think it was 39-41 or something like that.
Okay, that makes sense then. Yeah, it wasn't the gentleman's agreement.
Yeah, definitely not.
So.
That's what I had gathered from watching. I was not there. I was not a part of it.
Neither was I.
But I watched that entire thing, and I believe Josh on stream, I believe it was with audio, said that he was issuing both a game loss and going into Game 6 for the misrepresented decks. Taylor Wallace kind of taking a long time here, unfortunately. Did a card get dropped? Did something happen here? Oh, are they checking like...
I think he's missing a side card. And that's what he's making sure of.
Is the thing in front of his deck box right there?
No, I think that's just the shadow.
Well, no, right. I'm talking about right here.
Yeah, like if you look on here, I don't think that's.
Oh, that's a
card.
deck box.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, you put a wavering back in. Uh-oh. Nah, it's good. Just messing around, guys. But
Oh gosh, it almost became an issue.
yeah, almost.
So he accidentally shuffled, I think, his part of his side back into his deck. Why wouldn't I have these in? Oh no.
Alright, now he's just double and triple checking that he doesn't have wavering in. Making sure his side's okay.
Oh no, it looks like 3 cards from the other player too, so maybe it was...
Both mistakes? Wow.
Taylor Wallace should get a time extension. Taylor Wallace, unless you want a time... Why should there be a time extension? Was there something that held up this game state? When I ran off, we didn't tell them to stop or anything.
Yeah, we just let him keep on sighting. Nothing happened. They're just sighting still. Although I'm pretty sure they're
if the opponent
close
or
to
judge
being-
calls slow
yeah.
play, they can. I think at the wavering thing, both players are relieved at though. 1,
That they
2,
figured
3,
it out.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
12, 13, 14, 15. All right, he has all of them in there now.
And the wavering's left face up to show his opponent respectfully. And oh my God, don't you? Yeah.
He almost started pile shuffling again.
His opponent's gonna do it for him. I don't know. It's worth it. Why would they? I don't think anything held up their game though. Whoever is stream tech, tell them the player cam on Manuel. We've already tried to fix that several times. We're aware of the problem with the camera. There's nothing that can be really done to fix it. We've already reset it, I believe, several times. I can try one last time. See, it does nothing. The lag is still there. There's nothing that can be done about it. Unfortunate, but it happens.
No, it's not a DQable offense. We John went and asked. All right.
It's only an issue if it becomes an issue. And it looks like Taylor going with the face down. Yep. He shows him the 2, and it's random. So completely random. The opponent doesn't know which one is which, and gets to set the Draco to scale, opting to scale it instead of summon it. Oh, I see traps in Taylor's hands for this one. It looks like scolding actually rather than strike, almost from this view. He sets a scale, and there's Maxi. Now, do you just? Oh, he has an Armageddon Knight. He can just normal summon.
Yeah.
Oh, but he pendulums too, anyways.
Gonna set up a nightmare, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So give one, get a nightmare. Not the worst. And he can actually use this master, I believe. Can you pop your own with master?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. If he wants to not leave a full wavering for 4.
You can just pop the lizard draw.
Oh, he has draw unlock in hand.
Yeah.
He very well may go into Toll here, actually. Because actually... Oh, yes. He's going to get rid of that whole hand.
Oh, he's gonna Durandal draw?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's going to set the scale, I believe. Oh, normal summon.
Yeah, he hasn't normal yet, so. Or is he just gonna go for...
I think he's possibly just going to give him more cards and do it. and bait him. Oh, she's going to make sure he can't get run over. And with that droll, he's
and then he's gonna see if he sets it up.
Yeah, there's one more draw. So his opponent said thinking, oh, man, I've got so many cards here. But if there's a Ghost Ogie or a Veiler here.
Let's see. Oh, he drew the Ghost Ogre. Right there. Yeah. Oh, man.
Backfired completely.
Yeah, that Durandal play was
yeah,
looking so
hate
good.
to see this kind of thing happen.
It looks so good.
And now his opponent with a lot of traps in hand, it looks like.
Yes, he did. He drew it off of the Tolmeus, actually.
Yeah, but you can tell that look of confidence that, oh, I got the Ogie. I got all these cards. It's definitely, his opponent is smelling blood in the water. No doubt about it.
So it looks
but
like he has...
this is still a really hard hand to get around through one. So you're not going to strike here. You're going to let this go. Oh, man. So many cards.
Yeah, I don't think he would have... I don't think Manuel would have drawn it if he just went into Tolmeus.
It's definitely not
But,
a greedy
I mean-
play, but if you're not used to playing with hand traps, the thing is you've got to call
Yeah.
if your opponent's playing hand traps, and instead you saw regular traps in the first game.
Yeah, exactly.
So you kind of assume that your opponent is not actually going to like do anything weird in their turn. Like you assume they're just going to Skull Crobat and not start setting random cards.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is actually a good thing to bring up. If you see Patol on board, you may just want to set cards. If you really think hard about it.
Yeah, because you never know when that play is going to come up.
Yeah, activate Skull Crobat, and then you just like, you chain your Ptolemaeus, and that could be it.
Exactly.
But then honestly, it's you have your stacked extra deck as resources versus maybe they got a juggler and maybe they can get one monster to clear your Patol. So you get your whole extra deck stacked versus that one try. Although I wouldn't call it greedy, but you're risking so much. Like there's no scale yet either. Like so you can do whatever you want with your Durandal. Yeah, pretty much what Bowden is saying in the chat. And I forget we don't have the chat up on the screen for you guys. So what Bowden is saying is that the play is just like, it's really good if it goes off, it's nuts, but if your opponent kind of knows what's coming, then it's stymied completely.
Yeah, Bowden, I don't think he drew the ogre or he drew it off of the Tolmeus. So what everyone was saying is that he could have just went directly into Tolmeus.
Oh yeah, and the 400 for Zephyros again off of Wallace that I forgot.
Yep.
Got pulled aside there.
Go, man.
Players, Card 5 Vanguard tournament pairings have now been posted. Find your seat. Once again, Vanguard pairings have been posted.
Taylor trying as hard as he can to fight out, of course, but ooh.
Oh.
And if both, he was excited. He said if both those are notices, I'm still in it. Unfortunately, warning is there.
Wow.
So there goes all he's got's a strike. One strike left. To pin his hopes and dreams and, stop himself from going 2-0 to 2-1.
Manuel just has so much advantage, though. Oh, and then there's a Twin Twister.
Shout outs to the 460 people here for round 3, though. I think that's pretty large compared to regular.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
And, of course, the 2,000 here for the warning.
Thanks, man. That's awesome.
Sorry, I'm slow on life points, boys. We'll get there. We'll get there.
And there we go. He scooped it up after that. After that twin twister. He just, oh man. That was so
So many
unfortunate.
resources from the
Yeah.
Max C is just going to lead to an imminent demise. And the Vanity's Fiend was almost the one card that could get him there. The
Almost
one
got him
card,
there.
if Warning is not face down and he doesn't have a Wavering Eyes, I can live. I can live through everything.
But warning.
Warning both
Oh,
games?
both
Was it both
games?
games?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
one of...
I think he had strike too, so
Yeah, he
warning
re-
strike both games.
Really, he just hard drew these traps.